Hi everyone, I am Jackie Lara Herod, the Tigress of the Light, and today we're going to offer you a light language, blessing, and healing and activation for the solar plexus. Now, this is part of our chakra light language healing activation series. So, if you haven't checked out our previous chakra healings yet, I do encourage you to do that, although we don't need to be doing this in order. And you can come back and rewatch any of these at any time, and you will get a nice healing, activation, and balance. So far we have done the root chakra and the sacral center, and today, of course, it is the solar plexus. Now, the solar plexus is, of course, that chakra that is around our midsection. It is involving our stomach and the liver, pancreas. There's several organs that are involved in this center, and it is represented by the color yellow. It is also related to our thinking, our logical. It's the logical center, thinking center. So you might think of it a little bit as the brain. It's where we kind of process. Um, when when we are in the process of processing energies, first we experience an event with the root chakra, then we have an emotional response to it with the sacral center, and then our thinking mind comes in with the solar plexus. So that's where we're at today. Now, this healing, this channeling of light language is, of course, a very high vibrational, grounded channeling. This is going to be clearing out this center. So if you're finding that you have that kind of monkey mind, you're not feeling very grounded in your thoughts, maybe you're having a lot of duality going on, then this is going to help to combat some of that. It's going to help to anchor and ground your thought process. And it's also going to help any unresolved energies that are coming up through the chakra system that maybe the root didn't quite address properly or enough, and then the emotional center of the sacral center didn't quite have the opportunity to process it, process the event in the best possible way. Well, we're going to give this center, the solar plexus, a little extra boost for processing this event or multiple events that you could be experiencing at this point in time, which is, of course, why it's helpful to come back and rewatch these videos anytime you like. So, as with all of my channelings, I channel a very heart centered, very high vibrational, and refined energy. You may notice a physical response, emotional response. It may go directly to your subconscious. You might not directly notice anything at any particular time, and that is perfectly okay. If you feel something, great. If you have a thought pop into your mind, great. But if you don't experience any of that, it's totally okay, because light language is working with us on the levels which is most appropriate for us at any given time. So if it's important for you to become aware of something, you'll become aware of it. Otherwise, you won't. So you can just relax and enjoy this light language channeling. I do recommend that you begin by feeling your feet so we can become nice and grounded and anchored to the earth. This is going to help to anchor in these energies, the light language energies, and it's also going to help us to assimilate um, so that they make sense within our being. If we're not grounded, then we have a harder time integrating and assimilating energies. So, grounding is very, very important as being a human on this planet. I know there's lots of you out there who would disagree with this. I was one of those people. And then I realized, no, actually, it's very important to be grounded. So it's something that I talk about a lot. And you can also watch a grounding meditation if this is something that you find really difficult and would like a little assistance with it. We have a grounding meditation on this YouTube channel. So feel free to look that up. And so we'll begin by feeling our feet. You can slow your breath. And we're also going to bring our attention to our heart center. The heart is that gateway between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. So, once again, the more connected to our heart space we are, the more we're potentially going to become aware of with the light language channeling on those conscious levels. if it's meant to be known to you. And it's also going to help you to become more coherent energetically and physically. So that means your nervous system is going to be functioning at a more optimal space as you connect more and more with your heart. So please bring your attention to your feet so that you can be more grounded and present in your body. And simultaneously, if at all possible, please bring your attention to your heart space, and you can help yourself by placing your hands over your heart to do that. I may or may not translate any of the energies that are coming through. This is always done in the moment, so I never know exactly what's coming through, other than the topic is, of course, for healing, balancing, releasing any energies associated with the solar plexus, and of course, activating this center as well. Bayat kana sotalati shotakapatanato. Talao sot gumuti shatayat kano to patalaya. Tola daisi chianataganota patanato. So tia takana te tala to naya si chiananda patai. Potapaya taya sotopataya tutukapati di takamata. To sotia shonot kamotala se. Tolat kanoso chamati tanatakapati tanandatu sukamanti talat kamoso. So right now we're just doing a nice introduction to the frequencies that this light language channeling is bringing in. Encourage you to continue breathing deeply. Your eyes can be open or closed. Mana so chamate takano topase tenanata karatako sachana. Poto nomote si tina tetanala so takamota laisi. Palo tamotea takana sachio da not takamosa. Tia tamati tana ti takana sotama. Pola te suchuno nomoti tamota tu sapakana toba. Tu kiamota kapati takano takapasi chiana tedaya tatakapataya tananobata. So right now we're sort of encompassing this center, the solar plexus, with a balancing energy. We're really seeking to balance this center, to bring more peace to this center. Right now we're seeing so much reactionary energy. So hasn't been a lot of time for us to process events. We're really quick to respond. So what we're doing with this channeling, this energy, is helping us to slow down a little bit so that we can become smarter in our ability to work with the challenging situations that we're all facing in day-to-day life right now. Palna sota matia shandana kapataya nana tukapataya satana chianana mati. Palataya sotamati komota gamanti. Patakana tukapasechiana tukosadana mati takana tola. Tola tamase chiana diatanota by setina tiokomata. Palana namata yata yatakamota. Shuju chamata kanota pasi chini diniri takamota. Patakia chichitika tukota kapasichi takata tukupasa takapatia tiokamatia tunokapatia tuyotakapa ho sapachia ho sachapia chon matatia sanunamataya lana namate. Nice deep breath. Let's inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Breathing with this center, you can even focus on breathing with the diaphragm. Panate se chianandakapataya sanandakapatanokapata, as we're bringing in the diaphragm and the lungs as part of this center. Pakana sa chiana tapatamasi chiana tutapasata. Puotapasayata tonompata. Palataya sechiana tokopata na tokopataya sa. Tolandaya sachiana dai tianonomataya to yotamataya se yotamataya se yotakamata. Hotamati se chianate, shot kamotai si tinitiaka, tono tamatia tu, tomotaya tia tu, tomataya tia tu, hotabasa, hotabatai sai, tia samotayata, tokabatai sa, sonota, sono. Another nice deep breath. So this is all being about rebalancing, slowing the reactivity, finding a center in this space of the solar plexus. So now that we have established a connection with the space and it's a little more coherent, it's a little more balanced, less hyper-reactive, now we're going to bring in some energies that are going to move it into a higher level of function. Okay, so you can see this as raising the vibration of the space if that resonates with you, or you can simply just see it as that it's receiving an upgrade in how it functions. Pata no takapase chiana takamate talata ya santia tamata. Hiana namata yakana tagara se chiana tagada no pata kiana takapata isa. Talala namata yata nakana sa chiana tia se chiana tiata kanmota tayaso. Tat gano takapase tiata kadigu sapata yata kana takapata no takapata. Pata kapata yat goto sa chiada tapati kiata kapata grano takapata iso. Pananana se te tari rokramate ya tararai se tiono taka sa dematia suchukupati china chipati jena tukupate su tukupa. Patakamata ya tikanano se tiateno. Takamotsai tanatu kapate. Patakamate satanai se chiana tapate sa tukupate sa mate tuko sa tamate kana. Pananai sa dai tukupasa talo takamansai timosa chiana. Takanasa. Chanta Katakamata Podanamasa. And now we're also going to install, if you choose to receive this, a more positive outlook. So this center, instead of reacting or responding in the fear-based sense that we might be accustomed to at the moment, especially, we're going to be inviting this center to see things from a more balanced, holistic, loving perspective. Patkana sachinana patayitana tukabasatuta patayisatinanamata. And in order to receive this, you just simply say, I receive. You don't have to do anything special. If you don't want it, then you're automatically going to shut down to it. So it's very, you don't have to actively really do anything, just so you know. Patanano Sadakapataiti Janati Janachi Dakapatekano Topo. Sotakataya Sachiatakana Tukapasatana Sutamasi Shatakimia Patakamatado Sapa. Patau Matia Sochiamata. Hosaya Shanamasi Shiana Takamosapada. Bana saya Shanakabada saya Samosapaya Tayaso. Very good. Pasono tamasi shidenanamasi teyata. Now we're bringing in a more gentle energy to anchor in everything that's occurred today. All of the great balancing, all of the great releases, all of the great installations of greater levels of function and higher vibration. Now we're just going to smooth all that out. Mana sai sama taganana taikiana so tamati kiana. Patakana so tekapati se chiana nanomatia. Patakamotea so tomotia ta. Tolo tomosia. Tolo tomosia. Tolonomati dana se chiotoko so chiono. Patakamotama sai tia tomotia. Lononomatia no kapaso. Haseyashianata mata. Hayaso. 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 Hara. Hara. Hara hara ha sa 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 sa. Thank you so much for joining me for this yet another special light language channeling, activation, healing, all those good things. Light language does it all. You never know how it's going to work for a certain person, so it does it all. Um, if you've liked this video, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Be sure to share this with your friends. Be sure to leave a message below so that I know that you've enjoyed this, and if you have any topic suggestions for the future. We have lots on this YouTube channel for light language channelings as well as spiritual wisdoms and knowledge, which can be really, really helpful on our spiritual journey and path to healing and bringing forth more light, enlightenment, ascension, and of course, stepping into our self mastery, our authority, and our truth. We look forward to seeing you the next time. I wish you a very, very beautiful day. All blessings.